when it comes to designing your video, it can be done auto-magically with Descript. It's really awesome. Basically, you come over to the scene and you come up to choose template. Now, this is where you can find all of these different pre-made templates. I personally like to make my own. I have one for both of my podcasts, and you can also create these for your courses if you have a pre-designed layout to keep everything on brand and looking awesome. Welcome to Authentic AI for Entrepreneurs, the podcast that shows you how to leverage the power of AI technology without wasting your time or selling your soul. Let's embrace making AI work for you. Hey, my human friend, and welcome back to the podcast. I am super stoked to be sharing this week's episode with you because it is not one of our usual episodes per se. It is actually a video training that I created for a summit that I was a part of last week called the AI Unlocked Summit. And basically, I am sharing my AI-powered video editing workflow that I have recently developed and I cannot stop talking about. I am so excited because I have honestly been podcasting for years and I, up until this point, could not keep up with the editing. Editing was such a drag for me and it took me so freaking long. But with this AI-powered video editing workflow that I am walking you through in this training, I literally edit 4.5 times faster than I used to edit the audio only for one of my podcasts. Now with this new workflow, I can actually keep up with both of my podcasts, Feel Good Social and Authentic AI, and I am editing my videos so much faster. I'm sharing clips of the videos to social media, and it is all due to the workflow that I've developed with my favorite AI-powered editing tool called Descript, which you will hear all about during this training, okay? So if you create videos in your business, if you want to create social media clips that you can share, if you have a podcast or YouTube channel, or if you create videos for your clients or your students in your online courses, this is definitely not an episode that you want to miss, my friend, because man, I love this new system that I'm sharing in this training, okay? So I will say that this training is originally a video training that comes with slides as well as kind of a back-end tour of the software that I use. So it is one of those episodes that you will most likely rather watch instead of listen to. If you go to the show notes, I have linked the YouTube video so that you can watch the training instead of only listening to it. And I will say that I recommend doing that just because then you will be able to see exactly what I'm talking about and see all of the different features in the software that I give, right? So definitely head to the show notes, click through to the YouTube video that I am sharing of this training if this is a topic that is super interesting to you, and or if at any time when you're listening to this episode, you're like, what the heck is Kinsey talking about? Click through and watch the YouTube video because it will probably make way more sense that way. I also just wanted to share that I actually created a bonus free guide to go along with this training, and you definitely do not want to miss this guide. You can download it at DIY.ai/video. And within the guide, I not only outline my workflow and the tips that I'm sharing, but I also include bonus prompts that you can use with Descript's AI tool to help you do even more with your videos, such as write a list of SEO keywords or write the copy for your online courses. I have included the prompts that I use every week with Descript to help me do more things with its AI tool. And I've also included one-click video design templates that I use every week. So within this free guide, you'll also be able to snag those one-click templates so that you can just click and your entire course video or podcast episode, social media design templates for your videos and all that stuff. You don't want to skip this free bonus guide that goes along with the training. So head to DIY.ai/video, and that's where you can download the bonus guide for free. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right in. Hey, my human friend, and welcome to this training, AI-powered video editing workflow for course creators. I am so excited to be here and geek out about how you can plan, record, edit, publish, and even repurpose all of your video content as an online entrepreneur. In this training today, we will walk through our favorite video editing software called Descript, how you can plan, record, edit within Descript, publish your videos seamlessly without any upload or download, and also repurpose your content into course lessons or even social media snippets with just a few clicks. And while we're at it, don't forget to download our free guide that goes along with this training because I'm sharing an overview of our workflow as well as hot tips plus AI prompts that you can use with Descript's AI tool or ChatGPT. Before we dive in, I wanted to quickly introduce myself. Hello, I'm Kinsey, the human behind Authentic AI. We believe in a human-first approach to AI tools and making sure that we are getting them to work for us so that we can boost our productivity and save time without sacrificing our authenticity or values. So let's go ahead and talk about Descript. This is our favorite AI video editing tool. If you have not heard of Descript, it's basically an all-in-one video editing software that is really great for editing long-form videos or podcast episodes. Ultimately, it is a text-based editor, so editing your video is as easy as editing a Google Doc. It also has features such as automatic transcriptions, automatic ums and filler word removals, which I need quite often, as well as AI voice clones, green screen, studio sound, automated clipping. There's so many things, and I'm going to be walking you through a lot of my favorite features in this video today. If you're looking at this list of features and you're feeling a little overwhelmed, do not worry, my friend. It's easier than it sounds, and you don't have to use all the things. Really, what you can do is just celebrate that this is a tool that can do so much for you so easily. And the best part, Descript will only cost you $0 to $30 a month. Now, let's talk about a few of the ways that you can use Descript in your business as a course creator or just online entrepreneur in general. Firstly, of course, you can record and edit, publish, and share your course lessons or training videos. You can edit your podcast episodes or YouTube videos. You can create short form video clips that you can share on social media, edit your testimonials from your students, add captions or download transcriptions for any kind of video in your business, as well as brain dumping into this software and even writing content. Now let's dive right into workflow when it comes to video creation with Descript. The first step is always going to be brainstorming, writing your script, or planning your outline, and then recording your video. And with Descript, there's a few different methods we can use for this. The first thing you can do is literally plan your outline or your script straight into Descript. They have a place where you can type out and actually interact with Descript's built-in AI tool called the Underlord. And then you can actually record straight within Descript. It is super, super easy. If you're more of an off-the-cuff type of person and you just want to go off an outline or even speak your thoughts out loud, you can also just easily record yourself riffing into Descript. It will automatically turn that into a transcription, which then you can either turn that into a more polished script, or Descript makes it super easy to edit more of a riffing type of workflow into something that makes sense without all the tangents. If you need to screen record lesson slides or anything like that, that is also available for you within Descript's recording tool. Or if you do want to use a different recording software, you can always just upload your videos into Descript. So let's go ahead and take a quick tour of these features. When you go into Descript, you can do lots of different things. You can upload a file if you already have one recorded. If you want to add a video from YouTube or Giphy, you can add the link here, or you can start writing, or you can just record if you want to riff off certain things. So if I wanted to just start writing, I can either start typing in here myself, or I can start using what they call the Underlord, which is their AI feature. The Underlord has all of these different awesome tools. It's basically a generative AI with a few editing features as well. For this part of the process, if you're just writing or brainstorming a script or want to write an outline, all you have to do is go to the Underlord within Descript and you can brainstorm ideas. You can write a script. You can even have it write an outline. If you wanted to record within this software, there's this record tab right here. You will be able to then record your your screen and very, very easily edit the video right within Descript. If you need to record an interview for your podcast or even your webinar, you can use Descript's sister software called Squadcast. Squadcast will record separate tracks for each participant and then auto-populate them into a project within Descript in just one click. It's really awesome. So once you are finished recording your video, then that's when we get into the fun part, which is editing. And I know you might be rolling your eyes at me right now and being like, Kinsey, editing is not the fun part. Well, with Descript, it really can be, and it can go so quickly. So Descript has a lot of really cool auto magic editing features. Firstly, it is a text-based editor, so you literally can edit your video as if you were editing a Google Doc, but there's also a timeline feature that I will show you how I use for fixes because the text editor isn't always perfect. You can also create and save automated video templates. So if you have a podcast or for your courses, you can have visual designs saved into Descript so that you don't have to completely redesign your video every time. It also has automated features like edit for clarity, where it will literally cross out places where you repeat yourself or go on tangents. It will get rid of filler words for you automatically. It will also automatically remove retakes and long gaps between words, so you will never have to find yourself trying to restart a video or get an entire video perfect all the way through. No, Descript makes it super easy to just keep going with the flow when it comes to videos and not have to worry about the editing process being a super huge task. It also has Apply Studio Sound, which is really great for cleaning up your audio quality, green screen to get rid of the backgrounds. Eye contact is a new beta feature where literally if you do want to read off a script, your eyes will be refocused toward the camera using AI. It's a little creepy sometimes, but they're working on it and I think it's going to be awesome. I also really love its review, overdub, regenerate, and restore features within the script. I will walk you through those in a little bit, but basically if you mess up, it makes it really easy to just re-record and overdub or auto-generate an AI clone voice without having to re-record the entire thing. Plus, you can add automatic chapter markers, which is really great for lessons or YouTube videos. You can automate your transcript, your titles, your descriptions. It'll even write blog posts for you. And you can easily, within a few clicks, repurpose a horizontal long-form video format into vertical social media clips, and they will rate your clips that they find for you on viral worthiness or something like that. So let's go ahead and walk through some of these auto magic editing features. Just so you can get the tour of Descript, here is your text editor where you can backspace, cross out, you can record into it, you can even regenerate with an AI tool. So if you flubber a word, they have an automated voice cloning where you can actually hit a button and AI will auto regenerate a section of your script. You can even actually, if you select something within your script, I'm hitting Control C to copy. I could actually copy this part of the script and paste it up at the top, and it would literally paste the video and also the audio within this part of the script too. So you can actually move things around very, very easily within your video and audio recordings. It's a really easy to use video editing software in general. Now, when I first start editing any sort of video, I will usually come over to the Underlord over here, their AI tool. And the first thing I start with is the edit for clarity. So this will analyze the entire script and suggest places where you might go on tangents or repeat yourself. And you can see over here that the Underlord is already done analyzing the script and suggesting edits for clarity. Down at the bottom here, you can apply these edits to script. It will actually only cross out the applied suggested edit, which I really like because then you can go back through and make sure that everything sounds good. You will often have to re-add to the script the stuff the Underlord suggests you get rid of. Don't always let AI do all the work. While this does help you so much more quickly edit your videos, I do recommend that you always have someone at least watch through them and just make sure that they're all sounding good and flowing together. But the lucky thing is, if you decide that you want to re-add these parts back into the script, it's as easy as just hovering over these and hitting the restore button. And now that part is back in the script. After this, I will go back over to the Underlord and I'll just go through pretty much all of these sound good features. Studio Sound, it does allow the audio to sound so much better. It basically automatically cleans up your audio. I will say that at 100%, it will sound a little bit robotic. So the cool thing is you can go to this setting and decide on the intensity that you want to apply. 70% is the sweet spot for a lot of people. Do you want to create more Instagram Reels but get stuck on what to post? I hear you. That's why I'm excited to share our new free resource, the Reels Prompt Playbook for ChatGPT. This playbook includes 20 ready-to-use AI prompts for Reels, hooks, and captions, and makes it super easy to create trendy content that grabs attention without spending endless hours scrolling Instagram for inspiration. Whether you want to share behind the scenes, offer quick tips, or tap into the latest trends, the Reels Prompt Playbook has you covered. Download your free Reels prompt playbook at DIY.ai/Reels. And the best part, these ChatGPT prompts are designed to work for entrepreneurs in any industry. Plus, you can pair these prompts with any trending audio or any video that you find on your phone. Basically, they're super easy, super quick, and will keep your content super authentic while saving you loads of time and headache. Grab your free playbook now at DIY.ai/Reels and start showing up on Instagram consistently today. Going back over to the Underlord, we do have this button to remove filler words. Then there's shorten word gaps. Now, this is really great if there's any long pauses, if there's maybe a delay in the Wi-Fi between the two interview people. The next thing I'll do is I'll watch and listen to the entire video. If you don't really have that much time and you just want to make sure that it all makes sense, you can totally change the playback speed right here. Another trick is I will keep this timeline open. Often with these little areas right here where Descript will get rid of something, it'll be cut off. So this word will be half cut off. Or if something sounds weird, I will come into the timeline in between the breaks within this script. You can just adjust and pull these things, right? So if this word right here were cut off like this, I would just adjust this little bar and now the whole word is back. Another fun thing about the timeline within Descript is that you can actually see the big breaths. All of our speech is purple, but this part right here is gray. That means that it's a big breath. So here's another little fun trick. I am clicking on this side of the breath. You can see that the blue line is right here. If you hit S, it will splice this right here. So now we have a section created. I'm going to the other side of the big breath, hitting S on my keyboard once again, and it created another splice within this script. Now I'm going to select the big breath. I am right-clicking, hitting delete, and that big breath is gone from the script. And I will do this often if there's chattery noise or anything like that. I'm hitting S, right-clicking, deleting, easy as that. Now let's talk about designing your videos, whether it's using the pre-made templates in Descript, creating your own saved templates in Descript, or using external files for your logos, or even Canva slides. So when it comes to designing your video, it can be done auto-magically with Descript. It's really awesome. Basically, you come over to the scene and you come up to choose template. Now, this is where you can find all of these different pre-made templates. There's lots of different options for us depending on what you're looking for. I personally like to make my own and save my own templates because you can do that whether you're starting with a pre-made Descript template or you're fully starting from scratch. It works really well to have a one-click template design. I have one for both of my podcasts, and you can also create these for your courses if you have a pre-designed layout to keep everything on brand and looking awesome. So this is actually an authentic AI interview. I will go into this template set, and you can see that I have a template pre-made already for my YouTube interview, plus different preset templates for sharing on social media and turning this long-form video into clips, which we will get to in a little bit. But I'm just going to click this pre-made template, and you can see it applied that layout to the video. So now I have my authentic AI and name already set in here, I go in here and I can edit the guest name and their Instagram really easily. In order to save your own templates, what you can do is once you have a layout design set up, you can come back over to this theme button, go over to these three dots right here. And this is where you can save to a template. And another fun thing is that you can actually copy a layout and paste it into a different video or a different scene. If you want to change around your design at all, Descript actually has a few different elements that you can add, or even media files that you can add as well. You can upload your own fonts. Also, just add your own files like your logo by dragging and dropping from the file into Descript's interface. It's so easy. So one other thing I like to do with the Underlord is automatically add chapter markers with AI. This can be great for podcasts or YouTube videos, but it can also be great for your course videos. So I actually brought up this course training video that I did for one of my online courses. It was a 90-minute long live training that I then added chapter markers to automatically with AI by hitting this button. From here, I actually selected the different segments and turned them into individual lesson videos. And you can do that by simply selecting the script in between the different chapter markers and right-clicking, going to duplicate to a new composition. When that happens, it will create a whole new video of the selected part within your script. And up at the top here, you can see I actually turned this long training video into lots of different lessons for this module of my course, which was so easy and so quick. Now let's talk about publishing and sharing your videos, whether it's your course lessons, YouTube, or social media clips. There's a few different ways within Descript that makes it super easy to do seamlessly without any uploading or downloading, and it saves you so much time. The first thing you can do is publish straight within Descript, and Descript will actually create a live web link that you can share and embed in different areas in your website or in your course platform. So I do this for my course videos. I just embed the videos from Descript into my Thrivecart course lessons. And the best part about this is that it's actually live hosted. So if I want to go back in and edit any portion of my video or update my course content, I can just go into Descript, edit that video, update the live link, and I don't have to go back and re-embed anything. And I definitely don't have to do any uploading or downloading again. Another awesome feature is that you can publish directly to YouTube, Google Drive, and various podcast platforms. So instead of having to upload, download all the different stuff, it's super easy to just publish straight to YouTube or your Google Drive and hit the ground running from there. And then of course, you're able to export your video or audio in lots of different formats. So you can totally export MP4s, MP3s, or WAV files. I also like to export short GIFs to share with my email list as well. There's so many different options. Whenever you're ready to publish your video, you can go to the Underlord, and there once again are more cool features. We can draft a title, summarize, show notes, YouTube descriptions, draft social posts, and draft a blog post. It's super quick and easy. And then you can go up to the publish button and look through all the different options. One other thing I wanted to share is that the Underlord is actually a generative AI tool that you can use for pretty much whatever you want. And with this little search button up top, you can actually prompt it for different things that aren't necessarily available already within these buttons. So often I will ask it to write me a list of SEO keywords for this episode, or I will have it write me the key elements or takeaways, the hot tips, the action steps in my course lessons. It is a little bit more difficult than prompting ChatGPT, and I've found different prompts work better than others. So I've actually included the specific prompts that I use with the Underlord in Descript. So make sure that you download that guide. All right, my friend, we are moving into repurposing your content with Descript, because Descript's new update makes it so easy to turn your long form horizontal videos into vertical clips you can share on social media in a super easy one-click way. There's there's a few different ways that we can repurpose your content. Like I said, there's the auto magic one click that I will walk you through in a second, but you can always manually select and duplicate to new compositions. You can also have the Underlord draft you blog posts or social media posts from your script. And like I said, you can prompt the tool in any way you want. So whatever type of content you're looking to create, the generative AI tool can simply be prompted to find the things that you need to find. Okay, let's start by taking a look at the Create Clips feature within the Underlord of Descript. So when you go to this Create Clips feature, you can ask Descript to find you good clips that are the most viral worthy. You can set the number of clips, the clip duration. You can actually select the layout that you want it to create the clips in. And for this specific video, I would go back to my Authentic AI podcast and select one of the automatic templates that I have set up. So we're going to go ahead and select that one. And I will also enter my ideal audience of down-to-earth solopreneurs. So it usually takes the Underlord 1 to 2 minutes to find these clips. And as you can see, it's selected 5 different clips and given us an overview of what these clips are about. And it's also rated them based on their virality or whatever. It's also automatically transformed the clips into the vertical format using the template that I selected. You can go up here to the compositions and go through all of the different clips as well. And you just want to make sure that you're watching them back and making sure that they're good to go. But it is so fast, so easy. And I will be honest, I used to use another software called Opus Clip for this part of my process, but since Descript updated their interface and workflow when it comes to the Find Good Clips feature, I'm only using Descript for this. It's so easy. After this, you can just go export this video. I honestly take these and upload them to each of my podcast guest folders and share the entire Google Drive folder with my guests so that they can use these clips as needed for their own content too. You can do this for your webinars, your live trainings, any type of long-form video content where you are sharing your knowledge. It's a great idea to easily create these clips and share them on social media as content. And there you have it, my friend, an easy video editing workflow with our favorite tool, Descript. Like I said before, I am sharing all of my hot tips plus extras as well as templates, prompts, all the things that I use within Descript in our free guide that goes along with this training. So make sure you grab it below. And I would love to connect with you on Instagram. I'm at Authentic AI for Entrepreneurs. Send me a message. Let me know your biggest takeaways from this training, and let's be friends over there. Thank you so much for watching. Well, there you have it, my friend. I hope that you found this tutorial to be super helpful. I hope that you enjoyed all the tips I had to share. Don't forget to go grab that free guide that goes along with this training. It's DIY with .ai/video. That's where you will find not only the step-by-step walkthrough and highlights of the training, but also the additional prompts to use with Descript's generative AI tool called the Underlord, as well as my one-click video design templates that I use every week in my business for my courses and my podcast episodes. All right, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll catch you next time I catch you. Thank you so much for tuning in to Authentic AI for Entrepreneurs, my friend. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your shows.